Man, it's like it's like 4:30 in the morning. My tongue hurts real bad, and I'm about to drive to Brooklyn on an hour and a half of sleep, do a 5-hour morning workout of some. I don't know what my life has come to, but this is happening. You're going in the bag for now. I can't talk anyway. It's fine. It's just, it's getting a lot worse. That's okay. There they are.
Hey. No, I can't.
How's it going?
Good morning. Yo, what's up?
Not much. I'm in pain, but it's gonna be fine.
What's up, man? Alex.
Nice to meet you.
What's your name?
Coy.
Coy. What's up, man?
I haven't seen you since. Wait, did I see you yesterday? No, I didn't see you yesterday.
I went to the meetup yesterday for a little bit. I don't know.
What was that?
Brought all the goods?
I brought the
Yeah. Jeez. It's intense. Yeah, so obviously this is my first time boxing ever. I've never boxed before, but this is gonna be fun.
It's definitely going to be a workout.
No kidding. It's good. I feel like shoulders are definitely gonna be worked pretty hard.
Definitely.
And those are the things that I would say that I'm probably weak in on. I think.
3, 2, and time. Last one. Nice. I feel bad for this guy.
No, this is good. This is growth. This is growth in motion.
Yeah. Part of the show. That's true. That's it. All the way. Come on, let's go, man. Pick it up. One more at a time. One more. Go. Time.
This is great. Wow. Dude, I'm so tired.
Finn! No!
Hi!
I thought it was another day!
No, today.
Damn it.
Today's the day I'm leaving New York.
Fine, Finn, fine. Be all world traveling and shit. Jesus. I have been like bedridden for the last 2 days, so you're starting off this weekly journal.
Nice.
That is the only honorable
Hey guys,
homage I can
hey
give.
guys, welcome to Koi's weekly journal. Please follow me at Finn Thormeyer.
Yes, indeed. Yes, okay. This is happening. This is... Oh. Alright. It is already Wednesday. It is 2:14 Wednesday, August 22nd. Finn's gone back to Germany. I'm recording in 4K. God dang it. I'm keeping talking right now to an absolute minimum because I bit my tongue learning backflips, and in the it was like by my molars too. So it's been like rubbing against it when I pronounce like half the English language, and then it got infected over the weekend. So I've like not been able to really speak in the past 3 days. Been bedridden, haven't done any editing. Now I'm getting stir crazy. Yeah, but this apartment is wrecked beyond all wreckedness, and I'm gonna reconstruct it to get back in the mood of progressing this week, because today we are already supposed to have 3 user interviews done. We've only done one fell through. One of them, actually 2 fell through. One of them had to work overtime, so he couldn't come to Jersey. The other one's flight got delayed when he was coming back from LA. We needed a bigger pool to pull from anyway, so it's a day to get back on stuff, but I'm not gonna talk to the camera much because it hurts my face. 5 o'clock. I went on a less than an hour ride, but it was still nice. I'm very sore from the ride that I did yesterday, so my form was slipping faster than I wanted. The hair benefited from the sweat though. I just checked my tongue, brushing my teeth like 5+ times a day for the past 2 or 3 days now. And it started out with my gums bleeding a lot. But now they're not, and maybe that's a good thing, I don't know. It was rather disconcerting the first day, when like the third time I brushed my teeth, it was just like blood. But it's not doing that as much anymore, so like maybe that's a good thing. And it's already like getting irritated from talking. I did like saltwater rinses, and the first couple ones made me like, I looked in the mirror, because that's where the sink is, and I just like looked in the mirror, my eyes like instantly bloodshot the moment it touched that spot on my tongue. It was really bad. But yeah, so I did hydrogen peroxide, saltwater rinses. I brushed my teeth like 5 times a day for the last 3 days, and it's healing pretty substantially over yesterday and today. So that's good, and now I feel healthy enough to edit. I also found out something interesting. Taking exogenous ketones, I've never measured ketones, so I've never been part of that like sort of, my levels and numbers are great because I don't have the money for the equipment, but I know a lot of people take exogenous ketones to boost their levels to be like in better states of ketosis, but really it's just a supplemented state of ketosis, so you're not actually producing those ketones, which defeats the purpose. But anyway, apparently what your cells do with those exogenous ketones is your mitochondria attach a bunch of like, what is it? Acetylcholine something. Basically, long story short, something to do with a bunch of carbon change, and it turns the ketone that you've ingested into a fat, which is kind of not desirable. So it turns out exogenous ketones maybe not the best idea. So I'm gonna just not have that like keto meltdown VPX sports drink. I'm just gonna stick to normal bangs, because chances are if I'm ingesting exogenous ketones, I'm probably just turning them back into fat. Yay, also breakout because carb up. I don't know when I'm gonna learn. Stop doing freaking carb ups. Okay. That's the first one I've done though. So I was like, oh, I'm fat adapted. It'll be real great. It wasn't real great. I couldn't speak for 3 days. Fat Beijing is a cool concept, which I won't explain because there's plenty of material I could just link to and less editing. Shout out to like razor sharp molars. Great for competitive eating days, not so great for when you have a hole in your tongue next to the razor sharp thing. So I was supposed to go to sleep like 3 hours ago. I probably shouldn't be talking considering my tongue got pretty like abused today. Meaning I probably also shouldn't do what I'm about to, which is order some food. But, I just laid down for like 2 hours, unable to sleep. And then at the end of that, I started thinking about carby foods and doing a cyclical sort of thing. Basically, that's a strong indicator that my cortisol is really high. Because, oh fuck, I really shouldn't be talking. A really easy way to lower cortisol is by raising insulin, because insulin is your chief anabolic hormone, cortisol is your chief catabolic hormone. Ow, pain. So essentially that's why stressed out people turn to carbs a lot. I wrote out a list of all my stressors and a list of everything that I think I'm doing that's healthy for stress levels. The list of stressors is much longer, so I'm gonna order some food, abandon sleep for the night, but not do work. I'm just gonna eat the food and then chill out. And then hopefully tomorrow will be better. Or after enough chilling, I will fuck. So, I'll be able to go to sleep, but I just can't speak anymore, so I'm gonna stop. The time, they at least said, like, I went to sleep at 6, so that was super solid for aiming for like 9:30. I think what genuinely happened was I slept too much over the past couple days, and my body was just like, yo, like, we're not supposed to do this, get up and do shit. So the good news is I exported weekly 15, which was a little more editing intense one. So now I get to watch that and enjoy it. It's no longer a stressor. Weekly 16, I believe, is easy enough, except for it's temporally speaking a little weird. Weekly 16 starts on a Sunday with Flora and Sean up in Irvington doing the editing session. But I don't think it was a heavy recording week. Could be wrong, probably am. And then obviously this week's been pretty light, so yeah. Also, I realized just how much I learned yesterday about all the like biomechanics and stuff, because I'd heard about like brown fat and beiging before, and I could like I knew them well enough to like name drop them, but now I know the mechanism behind them loosely, not necessarily chemical reactions specifically, but I know that the reason why they can generate heat like that is because of the sheer amount of mitochondria that they have in them, and that white fat can beige, and like part of the reason that it actually turned beige is because of fission of mitochondria and making more, which is why it then has the capacity to burn energy for the sole purpose of heat. Time check. What time is it?
11:13.
It's 11:13, and we just had a decent morning. We found out that evidently it's not actually faster to emulate an Apple operating system on an Apple machine. But that's fine. Meeting up with a friend, right? And in the city, and sorry, Emma. Hope you never watch this. That's fine. That's fine, right? We're fine. I'm a good friend. It's like all I have to do is drive into the city on a weekday at 11 something in the morning and park, and she's already at the museum.
La, 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 la.
See you, man.
See you, bro.
Sorry, Emma. Sorry about that. Okay, so a quick captain's log. No gas. It's 11:27. I said I'd be parked in Chelsea by 11:20. Emma's already at the museum, which I'm meeting her at. This is going super well. This is just going so swanky, danky, dandy. Oh, I'm not doing so hot this morning. Good luck, everyone else. I did plan to be on time. Like,
oh my God, where are you?
well, let's not get all bogged down in the details. I am in a car, which is a good thing. That's so that you know, there's a source of optimism. I'm on the wrong side of the Lincoln Tunnel.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Well, great. Well, don't worry. It's right around the corner.
Drop a pin.
A pin? Well, I'm driving. That would be unsafe.
Thank you.
Love you too.
You're the worst.
I am.
Text me when you're here, okay? Shoot slow.
Allowed until Friday. No meters. And it's a block away. And someone went to take it and crashed into the pole and then gave up and left. So it was almost not here.
Welcome to my basket, Jack. Enjoy the ride.
It's a lovely basket, I must say.
Thank you very much. You taking me?
May I?
Hey, I told you ahead.
Great, awesome. South of least resistance. Hi, friend. I'm sorry.
Fuck. Oh my god. It took like 8 years.
It did take like 8 years, but
Give me a hug.
oh,
I'm so sorry. How are you?
it's okay.
Oh my God.
Now it symmetrically chips to you. Your shoulder
Alright.
posture is better.
I know.
It is like
I'm straight.
solid.
I know. It's crazy. Climbing usually makes you go like.
Yeah.
But
Oh, really?
I actively choose to have better posture.
Yeah, 'cause I had
also
the
have a stronger
same-
back,
I had the same problem.
so. Yeah.
So this is a thing.
Is this gonna be like something that
actually-
the people in there are gonna be like, no, you can't have that, like last time? Okay.
So, well, they did take my bag.
Okay.
So the charger was in the bag.
That's fine. I
But-
have 60-something%.
Oh,
So you're good.
I don't know.
I'm fine. We're good.
Also,
It's
this
good,
will
I'm good.
actually be uploaded like in a couple weeks, rather than
Wait, are you recording right now?
maybe.
Stop. Maybe?
No, there's no battery SD. It's actually not even a real camera.
Most freaking cafe you've ever seen.
It is so cool.
So cool.
So cool.
cool. Stop.
I just checked the time, and I'm only an hour and 41 minutes late.
No. No comment.
What do you mean it, friend?
No comment. He paints the stripes. He's a very good painter of the stripes, if you know what I'm saying.
That one doesn't look very straight.
It's part of the art. I love the art here.
This piece here is my favorite. Call Jimmy.
Oh, God.
Sure.
All you need to know is that all the artists were depressed and probably bipolar. Oh. This isn't as artistic as I envisioned. It's like a llama.
Okay guys, this teal and amber color grading has gone just too far. It's permeating real life now.
Do you want food on the top floor or the 8th floor?
Chipotle?
But it's pretty on the top floor, the 8th floor.
There's the keto aspect.
What is the keto diet?
It's a long story as with the keto diet. So, this kind of came rather out of the blue. Not because it actually came out of the blue, but because I died and so I couldn't really talk about it. So it seems like it came out of the blue. But this is Emma, who's a friend of mine from Tallahassee itself. And there's good news, which is she's escaping. Roughly? Did I get it right?
Well, I'm going to stay in Connecticut for a year and then I'm going to be a city girl.
And city girl. So that's super duper dope. She's taking up the cool sports instead of going to like a boring gym where you lift heavy things. Just rock climbing, which means I'm possibly gonna die in the next couple hours. I'm going rock climbing by proxy, which is gonna be super duper fun.
I'm going to crush you. That's my phone.
This is not what I expected.
Hold on, I need
This
to...
is not a hot dog. This
No,
is
I need to fix my hair. It looks bad.
You're watching this in the edit. This isn't vlog footage. This is just vanity.
Are you recording?
Yeah.
Aww.
That was the whole point of me saying like
No, I didn't mean it.
fitness.
We don't have to get a membership, do we?
No, no.
Hey. We want to go rock climbing. It's like the
Yeah, do it for the
cash.
what cash?
I hate myself. I'm so sorry.
Content. The good news is they didn't require a membership. The bad news is they did require my college tuition for a day pass.
$50.
I'm just kidding. I'm a dropout. I don't have college tuition.
I hate the wind. That was the worst video. Oh wait, are you still?
We left the like abomination of a gym like several blocks down. Since before we left, We've been trying to capture oh dear. Oh God, okay. Well, they dinged at you several times.
I didn't know. I didn't know that was what that meant.
Okay. All right, long story short, I can't make these explanations too long or else Emma's gonna get hit by some lethal object. So, long story short, both of us suck at taking selfies of any sort, video or still. Ding.
This is hard. I stopped recording.
No.
This is me at my most vulnerable. I'm like, this is the best lighting.
No. All right, well, I think we got all we need for today.
I hate, like, myself.
So I'm gonna need a release form for you. No, come back. Content. Oh, I get spritzed by untrustworthy water. Did you get it?
Huh?
Did you get it? Oh God. People watching is a politically correct version of judging. Okay.
I look pretty in here and then I look bad outside.
So good news, the camera was accidentally recording that time. This is gonna be the greatest video of all time. Okay.
Oh, wait, I like how this looks. This is pretty.
Are you gonna inspect your? See, part of the liberating thing about. Oh, I thought you said. Never mind. Carry on. There's a crosswalk. Matter.
Oh, sorry.
This is a bit because usually I'm the very spazzy one, so this is great. I'm having the time of my life.
I wouldn't consider myself to be spazzy. I think I just am generally unaware of everything
Low inertia.
around me. Hold this. Thanks.
Oh, there was coins. Is the penny worth it?
No.
Okay. Floridians do compact space. It's at this moment that Emma just found out I unfollowed her on Instagram a couple months ago. I can tell it's completely unaffected your mood.
Why?
What? It's not that big of a deal.
Something I did.
We're probably trying to get the follower count down, or like the...
So you ditched me? Your friend? No. No.
This is not going well at all. Emma, I was wondering if you had a shovel for me to dig a little faster.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Wait, do you have everything?
Wait, do I have everything? I have everything.
Okay.
Do you have everything?
I never.
Bye.
Bye. There's a 570. But look at the front of it. Put down your front end lifts, people. So I thought I was going to Brooklyn or something, but we're not in Brooklyn. So apparently the gym is here. And apparently all of this parking just opened, and it feels very wrong, but parked a block away in Fidei. About Fight Club. How about that? How do I get up there?
There you are.
Hi.
Hey.
How's it going?
Not too bad. How are you?
I'm doing.
All right. Good shit.
It's better.
Good stuff. All right. So you ready? Here's Alex.
So do you have a laptop to grab the footage?
Footage? Yeah, I have my laptop. Oh yeah. Nice. That's awesome.
Your whippersnappers and your gadgets and such.
Yeah.
You guys got everything?
I think so.
Just making sure.
Good nerd to do it once over, I guess. Oh, what about the charger? Is it still on the wall? Yes.
What charger?
There we go.
Oh yeah, your battery. So what did we learn about Koi today?
Koi,
I know no terms and formalities or
he's a very humble guy and he likes to try new things. That's great.
Yay!
All right, man.
Interview your grandma.
Thank you.
It's been real.
In Spanish.
Yeah. All right, brother.
All right, man.
Dude, I hit the bag like 3 times. I was like, fuck. Like, I don't understand
Yeah, no,
what I
man.
just want.
Oh god. There. Bye.
I'm gonna miss you, bud. I mean, you're gone for a month, but like, damn. I'm gonna miss you, bud. And now Jay's leaving. I didn't even know that before. Got flipping Jay's leaving on the 8th. I'm just not having a good man. Anyway, I heard in a 2.5-hour lecture on Introduction to Software Architecture yesterday, it was a quote, and I'm going to be paraphrasing here, but it was something to the effect of, this professor brought up the Wright brothers. And he said the Wright brothers, they were the first to fly a plane, but they were also the first to work on like the physics behind it and actually try to do it based on like equations they could work out, and they invented the wind tunnel and all this other stuff. And they could have done that into infinity, but they also wanted to be the first to fly the plane. And then he said, this part I can remember as a quote, what I'm trying to say is, more often than not, you're going to fly the plane before the risk goes all the way to zero. Rephrasing, you're always going to fly the plane before your risk goes to zero. If you wait until your risk is zero, you are waiting indefinitely, because that doesn't exist. And I enjoyed that, because I do think there is merit to lowering the risk, but I don't think there is merit to trying to eradicate risk. Being that it's Saturday, I should be in the city, but I'm not. I really need to do laundry, but I haven't. I'm trying to just make a final push on getting back up to date with editing. Tomorrow I'm having a session with Sean with a C. And tomorrow, hopefully, I can dedicate entirely to finishing JR's wedding video, because I'm a horrible video editor, and that happened in January. But let's not get all bogged down with whose wedding videos is how many years and months late.